YouTube. I'm back again. Kenny Dennis 26, aka Chef Cutting It Up. I got a package in the mail. I wasn't expecting it. I had a rough day at work the previous day. Some things happened. Got some information, whatever the case may be. I just roll with it like I usually do. But when I came up to the door this morning, I had this waiting for me at the door. And I don't know what it is. I know what it says, but I don't know what it is. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't order it, but we're about to unbox it. We're about to see what it is. But I'm about to go up on a bookshelf. And get a blade for the cutter. This is the blade that I use right here for my unboxing. Not the comb. I don't use combs to unbox. I got this knife. I guess it's by Stanley or something, if you can see. It's by Stanley. I'm about to go up on the shelf. Let's see. I'm pointing towards the floor right now, but I'm going up on the shelf to get the box of blades. And here go my box of blades right here. So I got I got an old one down there, if you can see it. But I got a couple blades left. We're about to load this up with a new blade. Put some oil on it or whatever. Alright, give me a second. I'm going to put the phone down. Just going to chill out for a second. Just going to be looking at the box. We're going to see what's in here. We're going to open this up. So the camera for a hot minute is going to be looking at the box. The sun is bright today. Okay. Angle the camera right. Look at that. I'm going to put the box right here so I can block it. And that's the box. I'm going to go get this blade out. And what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to load the new blade in here. Ooh, yeah, there you go. So the container slides out. It's not like spring loaded, and you know what I mean. You swipe the next blade and it comes out. That's what I was doing. That's why it was taking so long. I'm used to the ones that have a spring in it. You slide the blade that you want. But these blades are lubricated though. Shout out to Stanley. You got nice ways to open up boxes. Appreciate you. This is old though. This knife. I think I got it at Home Depot. Might have been Walmart. I don't know. I'm sliding the drum back in. You can hear me fiddling around. I'm sliding the box back in. Alright. It's good. Got my box. Cutter knife. Put this blade in here. I got my favorite shoes on again. I know y'all hate them. They look like boo-boo. But these are my favorite shoes in the whole wide world. If I could find a new pair so I could be on YouTube till they turn into this again, I'll be like Mr. Rogers. Be like, the boy got his Uggs. But we gonna get a new pair. We gonna get another pair. But these look rusted, dusted. I told you I played basketball in these and everything. They're so comfortable. So, enough about me. Let's get into this box. So it says Ninja. It says description. Ninja Food. It says Deluxe Tender Crisp trademark pressure cooker. Model FD401 LP3. Quantity 1 piece. Household use only. So don't be using these at restaurants. It says it's not ready for that. This is imported by Shark Ninja Operating LLC. Needham, Maine. For customer service support, call 1-877-646-5228. And then you could visit them. That was Doon Doon's leads you saw come across, if you saw them. It says visit Jack Kitchen. Again, that's www.ninjakitchen.com. You see how I chopped that up at first? They was like, what language is he speaking? He talk funny. He not from Philly. He not from Philly. That's that guy. He's not from Philly. There's no way that voice is from Philly. So look, I'm grabbing it. I'm opening it up. Cutting the tape. Tape is pretty thick. Did a nice job of packaging, but I don't know what happened here. Somebody dented something, or the joint looked like it got a hole in it. Maybe somebody tried to pick it up with some claws, or something fell on it. But it seems pretty secure. The package was very dense. Uh-oh. So on the top, you get greeted with a roasted chicken. Look at that. That's a roasted chicken. That's like my mom used to make. She used to make it like that. Squeeze some lemon juice on there, salt and pepper, and garlic from a mortar and pestle. Not no garlic powder, garlic granules. She had a mortar and pestle. And she would grind that garlic, and she would rub it on the skin with salt and pepper and lemon juice. Shout out to Alice Felder. I grew up with food that looked like it needed to be on a magazine cover. And in addition to that, it tasted good. So my mom could totally make this. And I could probably totally make this too. I miss the days of my barbecue grill. I took and made a curry barbecue honey chicken. Look at me cutting all off the tape. I made a barbecued honey curry chicken on the barbecue grill. It was so good. It smelled so beautiful. Oh man, you hear that thing hit that thing? That was like a body dropping. Man, I know I got the phone all twisty turvy and everything. My cameraman is at school right now. She's on lunch break. So I gotta kind of do this myself. I don't mind working. It's all good. But this thing is heavy. It is dense. But I don't see any styrofoam like in the box itself. It's probably styrofoam in the original case. But you see, this thing is big. This is big. This ain't no low. This thing is big. They said you could roast a half of a pig in this thing. What in the world? This thing is heavy. Man. So, I'm telling you the truth. This thing is big. I don't know what this is. I didn't order this.
I think
I got my camera.
It's an Instapot.
I don't know what the... This is an oven system or something. I don't know. What in the world is this? So this is the recipe book coming out of the unboxing. This was on the top. And on the top, they got some oven grates. I'm going to pick up the camera. So look, this is what was on top. In addition to this how-to book, I guess. How to do whatever. They said you could roast brisket. Oh, man. Brisket, I need some of that. One day I'm going to chop up a brisket. When I get my 100,000 subscriber on YouTube, I'm going to cut up a brisket. You heard it here first. And I got an idea. My idea is I want to give my first 10 subscribers 1% of all sales after I become monetized. I want to give my first 10 subscribers 1% of all of my revenue after I get monetized on YouTube. You hear that? 1% of forever. So if I have 2 million viewers and I get the revenue from that check is 1% to each of the first 10 subscribers. So you'll be rich. So subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. Tell them if they wanted a 10, they will be a part of that 1% of all revenue generated from being monetized on YouTube. So you get me to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 million subscribers. Guess what? You get 1% of all the revenue generated for that month. Every month for the entire time that you're subscribed. So if you unsubscribe, you're no longer available. And then we'll have a draw off of who we can replace that 10th subscriber with. So it'll probably be the 11th person. So the data has to be saved for the 11th subscriber. So if one of the 10 bails out and unsubscribes, they're no longer available for the revenue. And they have to sign a contract stating that they can no longer benefit or profit in any way, shape, or form from my YouTube channel. But that 11th subscriber would become the 10th subscriber. And they would be the person getting the 1%. So they get one massive check because that 10th one dropped out. And they get that 1% check. So the people that started at the beginning were getting 1% of, say, $600. That ain't nothing. But then I'm up to 5 million subscribers. And that 11th person goes in. They get that 1% check of the revenue from 11 million subscribers. So, and then that for every month for the rest of their life. Yeah. Whew. That would work. And that's what I would like to do. And you hear it, you see me saying it. I'm saying it. Kenneth Dennis 26 is saying, first 10 subscribers, when I reach the point of becoming monetized on YouTube, will receive 1% of all of the revenue generated from my YouTube channel until my contract has ended. Alright, so if I'm at 5 million subscribers and the revenue generated per month from that will be 1% to every first 10 subscriber. And if someone falls out, the 11th subscriber becomes the 10th. And in the entirety of their YouTube subscription to my channel, they will receive that. Upon their unfortunate demise or their option to discontinue their subscription, they will no longer be available for the 1%. But the first 10, and every time one person comes off, the 12th person, then the 13th person, the 14th person, the 15th, all throughout the entirety of the YouTube channel, they will receive 1%. So you come in at 15th and you become number 10, and there's 25 million subscribers. 1% of that revenue for 1 month would be a nice little piece of change for just starting out. And then you'll get that every month. You could do some things with that. You could do something with that. So let's get back to the machine. The machine. Foodie Deluxe by Ninja. Deluxe reversible rack for up to 2 times more capacity. Oh man, this thing looks digital. I don't think it comes with a remote, but it looks like it should. This thing is big. Woo! It's got a nice shine on the top. Look at that. This thing is heavy. This thing is, oh my goodness, this thing's got to be at least 25, 30 pounds. Man, that thing hit the ground like a, whew. This is a real thing. Oh my goodness, look at this. This thing heavy. Sheesh. Oh my goodness, this is heavy. Man, I gotta roast a piece of meat in here or something. Some steak for some cheese steaks. Or some pit beef, shaved roast beef and au jus sandwich. But the meat roasted in here. Man, on a roll, like a nice sourdough crusty roll with like some Munster cheese. Munster and smoked Gouda cheese toasted into the roll. The shaved beef that was roasted in here with the au jus, salt and pepper. And then the au jus sauce, the dripping salted up just perfectly with a little splash of butter. Man, this thing, the knob feels good. Oh, you hear that? That sound digital, like it's precise tuning. Oh man, that thing crazy. That thing sound good. It's got the ninja sign, the shiny top with the vent. It opens from the side. It doesn't open from the front. It opens up from the side. Like, so I would have preferred, you know what I mean, to be able to open it from the front of where I'm controlling it. But maybe they don't want the water to get on the panel or whatever the case may be. You know, I don't know. But it just looks like something this big should have the handle in the front, not to the side. Maybe they trying to get you to protect your face. You know what I mean? When you open it up, it's going to steam. Maybe they trying to prevent burns. You know what I mean? Somebody ain't going to sit to the side. They not going to sit to the side and open it from here. Like the natural instinct is to open it up front. So to prevent steam burns, they probably just put it on the side. It's a safety issue. It seems more practical here, but again, you're not going to put your face on the side. You know what I mean? The instinct, you smelling a pot of cooking whatever, you tilt it towards you so that, you know what I mean, you could get some of the aroma. So I guess for safety, they put it to the side. But it's real sturdy. This is a real whatever it is. Like I said, I didn't order it, but we're going to definitely use it. But everything sounds nice, sounds good. Got a steel pot lined with, I guess, some ceramic coating or something. Then we got a air fryer pot. Everybody that has an air fryer, they recognize this. But it's no removable disc. It's just one unit. The bottom is not solid. So I'm guessing by the looks of the bottom, that could get dirty down there. So you're going to have to put it in this pot to protect the bottom. Like when you make whatever, you got to put that in there because you don't want to damage the bottom. You don't want to fill with grease. Like you see that moves around. But if you don't have nothing in there, all that bottom, that's hollow down there. That's going to be filled with grease and grime. So, and there's no way for that to vent out. There's no way for that to come out. So to prevent a fire or something or whatever, however, you don't want that oil dripping down underneath of that. That's hollow under there. So whatever you make in your little fryer later pan or whatever the case may be, you always want to have this. You want to have this drip pan down. Sorry about the angle, but this acts as your drip pan, I guess. and it's a measurement. There's a measurement bar in the inside. Yeah, but I guess you will put that in there, and then all the drippings will go in here, cause you don't want that again. You don't want that dripping down under there, and then it'll be all caked up with old grease from foods that you made 6 months ago and everything. And then you probably eventually gonna have to throw it away because it's gonna smoke every time you cook in it, because that everything is gonna be down there. So they got a pressure cooker top too. Oh man, this thing is whoo. That's a real pressure cooker top. That's real. Look at that. Let me see. Lift this out of this thing. This is real. This is a pressure cooker top. Look at that. Oh man, this thing kind of heavy. It feels sturdy. And it's got the steam release and everything. It's got little bars in there to keep everything connected. I don't know. Let me see. How you do this? Oh, it's got a lock gauge on the top. Again, you don't want to put this directly on here, roasting here. You want to put some pot. I guess this top sits on here. Oh yeah, see? Again, they're trying to protect the individual. They got the steam release in the back. So, you know what I mean? Oh, you hear that? That thing sounds like a mini safe at a hotel. This is how you would cook with that, with the steamer top on there. You see that? You hear that? You hear that engage? That sounds pretty sturdy. Like, you know what I mean? Steam ain't gonna be seeping at the side. Like when this thing start venting, it's venting. And they got, you see that? You see the little toggle or whatever, and this will be rocking. This will be rocking when it reaches capacity of steam. You know what I mean? This is, I guess, the steam release. How much you want to get out? I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Like if you want all of it out, or you want none of it out until it reaches capacity. And I guess this is the safety. So it'll start blowing out of here when it's done, when it reaches capacity here. And you could raise the amount of steam you want to vent. Like say you want to make rice. You know what I mean? The more tender you want the rice, the more you would lower it. You see that? It like raises up to release capacity, all of the steam, or most of the steam, and then none of the steam with using only the safety. Like this thing will be blowing, and this thing will eventually like release. And the thing will, I guess it has an auto shut off in there, some kind of mechanism. If this is triggered, I guess it would turn off all the electronics to the board, saying that it reached capacity. I would figure that would be a safety, and it's somehow wired to this control panel, and that it can't cook any more beyond that. And they have all kinds of disclaimers and, you know, cautionary actions that you should take, and then I'm sure everything else will be in here on how to operate it and how to, you know, be safe and careful. It looks like a couple books, you know, registration page and all kinds of things that you normally get with items that you spend some money on to insure them or secure them. You know what I mean? You definitely, if you were involved in some kind of fire because of this, you definitely would want to have this registered so that you could get the monetary value for it. If you know if it should cause a fire or something, and your personal belongings get damaged because of it, you definitely would want to register it. But you know, I hope everybody has a very good weekend. Again, this is the Ninja Foodie Express, I guess. I don't know. Let me see. Let me flip it. Flip it again. I don't want to show the address. It's a Foodie Deluxe Tender Crisp pressure cooker. Model again FD401 LP3. Chunky, big, sturdy. You know what I mean? Look like it was made with some thought. It rattles a little bit, but that's probably just the steam release and things, or a steam calibrator. If we use technical terms, this is a calibrator. It calibrates the steam, and this right here is your safety blow off that would probably interfere or interrupt with the electronics or whatever. You see, it's like really small there. If that gets triggered, that's like, you know what I mean, basically that thing will be blowing off the counter. So I'm sure it's got some kind of sensor in there to sense in some kind of way the expanding metal or whatever as a safety. But again, register your products, things you spend money for, so that if anything happens, a malfunction in a way that causes any bodily harm or any damage to your property, you have it registered so that you could get the value of it back, or if you have to sue the company or litigate or whatever the case may be because of whatever can happen. We've all heard the stories of manufacturers and stuff. And this looks pretty solid. Use it for what it's intended for, and everything should work out. Yeah, this is a monster. This ain't no little. This is like a Tonka toy of cooking materials. It's like a Tonka toy, like that Tonka truck, that pickup truck. Remember that? The yellow Tonka dump truck. They had phone trucks, and they came out with, I don't know, they had an oil tanker. I remember that. They had a silver oil tanker from Mobil. They had the dump truck, and they had the telephone truck. That's the trucks I remember. Those are the trucks my brother had. I didn't have no trucks. Well, I get one of my first jobs, and I went out and bought a truck. It wasn't a Tonka truck, but it was a little pickup truck. And I wanted to play with the trucks out in the field behind my great-grandmother's house. And I buried the truck. I don't know. I guess I buried the truck in some symbolic way. I buried the truck in the dirt out in the field. And my brother still had his trucks, but they were in nice condition. Growing up, I wanted to play crash 'em up derby, but he kept them trucks. He used to polish them. The wheels was all, they was all shiny and everything. I don't know, but that's me. If I want something, I'll go get it. See, the pickup Tonka truck was like symbolic of, I could get my own now. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I grew up with not having much, or whatever I had was taken away or whatever, but I bought that truck to say, look, now is my time. I could get my own whatever. I'm a man now. And no disrespect or no animosity or anything, but you grow up with somebody not sharing with you. You know what I mean? It changes your life. It's like you go out of your way to be generous and kind to other people. You grow up with someone selfish that won't give you the things that you would like to have, or just use them or whatever. It kind of changes you. And some people, it turns them into being monsters or whatever, or halfway monsters or whatever. But some people, it turns them to being good and being insistent upon being kind and generous to other people. Because you got to share what you have, your knowledge, your assets, and your well-being. If you share that, you'll only be surrounded by people that You know what I mean? That respect that kind of thing. And wisely you distance yourself from people that are not like that. So that's a little whatever sidebar or whatever. But again, we did an unboxing of the Ninja Foodi Deluxe pressure cooker. I guess it's supposed to do all these things. Shout out to Joey. I see balsamic Brussels sprouts. They look good. And anyone that was in support of these balsamic Brussels sprouts, I might make that into a pizza on Pizza Friday. I think I might do that. I might do a sweet, semi-sweet and savory flatbread using marinated balsamic Brussels sprouts. That and some probably balsamic onion and some blue cheese. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that pizza. Brussels sprout balsamic onion pizza. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Woo! All right, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. Have fun. Be safe. Be careful. Shout out to Ninja. Shout out to Stanley on the box cutter opener thing. And I tell you, appreciation goes a long way. When you appreciate things and share your appreciation, it'll take you farther than your imagination could fathom. All right. Shout out to the real ones. Keep it real for real. I'm Kenneth Dennis 26. I'm out.